fosters a lack of intimacy. Because, and I might be the only one that feels that way, but to me, a part of intimacy is being able to share something with your friend, with your partner, with your family member that nobody else knows. And it's just this really safe, intimate moment and conversation and connection where you're divulging parts of yourself that you wouldn't share to the world. But if you're someone that shares list them all to you, and it's hard to do all of them off the top of my head without leaving one of the series out, and I want to tell you all of them. So I'm going to figure out a way to do it. I actually just found an old phone. I was cleaning up my room today and I found an old phone from years ago in high school. I had this phone freshman year of high school. But it's an Android because in middle school and high school I was Team Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy. You could not tell me that Galaxy was not the ish when I was in middle and high school. And then after I graduated high school, the phone company that I was with, they were running a special where if you were with them for X amount of years, you could get a free iPhone. Not a phone you had to pay off, a completely free iPhone. And it could not be the newest model, but nonetheless, you could get one. And I needed a new phone, so I switched over to iPhone. And at first, I despised it. You can ask anyone in my life. I think it's just because I'm such a creature of habit, and I like my things the way that I like my things. Switching over was like a nightmare to me because it's going from Galaxy to iPhone. It's so different. Now I love iPhones, but at first I was not a happy camper. Anywho, I mentioned all that to say the old phone that I just found is a Galaxy, and I no longer have the charger to it. So if I can find someone in my family that has an Android, I'll ask them to borrow it real quick, like not have it for days, but I'll go to their house and charge this Galaxy up so that I can then use it to do this book series, this book ramble for you. Also, another reason that I need my Goodreads in order to do that, not just so that I won't forget some, but so that I can read the synopsis to you, because I am the Tom Holland of ASMR. I am, and what I mean by that is I give spoilers like you wouldn't believe, and it's never intentionally me trying to ruin your day by spoiling something. It's just that I have a difficult time describing books and movies and things of the nature without giving a spoiler. I don't know why. I'll just be talking about it, and the next thing I know, I just gave away a major plot twist unintentionally. And then it's like, well, now they're not going to want to read this book or watch this movie because I just gave something important away. It just slips. It's funny, in my last not my last live stream, because the last one I didn't leave up, but the last live stream that I left up on the channel, I was talking about Jane the Virgin, and I was trying to make a point about something, so I told a spoiler about something that happens in Jane the Virgin because I was simply trying to make a point. And in my mind, I was thinking Jane the Virgin came out 9 years ago. The first season aired 9 years ago, and it was fairly popular when it first came out, so I'm thinking the majority of people have already seen it. Plus there's only like 10 people in that live stream, so what are the odds that someone's watching it? I gave a spoiler and someone was like, it started typing in caps, and they're like, no, I just started watching this, what the fuck, blah blah blah, like WTF. They're livid, and I get it because no one likes spoilers, but I really did not think that it was gonna be a problem given how long it had been out and things of the nature. But the reason that I call myself the Tom Holland of ASMR is because he gave, if you know, you know, he gave a spoiler such and such texted me and they were like blank blank blank, gave the spoiler, and it was a shit show. When he did that, everyone that watched that interview was so upset. Luckily I didn't watch that interview before I saw the movie, because I think I went the week after opening weekend, so I saw the movie fairly quickly. But anyway, this is a long-winded answer. Y'all know I just be rambling. But moral of the story is after already telling you 5 separate side stories, I'm going to do my favorite book series video when I can get that old phone charged, so that I don't leave anything out and I can read all the synopsis. And this video is already 30 minutes. I didn't want it to be too long. I didn't know I was going to be rambling like this. And I've got other videos to film so that I can stay on schedule and consistently upload 2 videos a week. So I think I'm going to end it here. There are other questions that I get asked all the time, but don't you worry, I eventually will probably do a Q&A, like a standard Q&A. I just went blank. I just went blank, 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 blank. I just went blank, 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 blank. What am I trying to say? Eventually, I will do a Q&A where I make a post on my community tab and probably on Instagram stories asking y'all for questions, but I think it'll probably be for hitting a special subscriber count. I don't know what that subscriber count will be. I'll know when the time comes, but when we get more subscribers and I hit a special number, like I deem that number special to me, I'll do a Q&A and you can ask me anything your little heart desires. So one final thing I will answer, because I get this question again every single time I go live. People ask, who are your favorite ASMR artists? And I don't necessarily like to answer who my favorite ASMR artists are, because there can be a sense of guilt that comes along with answering that question for me personally, because I can get nervous about forgetting to mention someone, and especially if it is someone that I know watches my channel because they've left a comment or 2 in the past on my videos, or they've shared my video or whatever. It's like, oh my god, what if I unintentionally forget to mention this person, and then maybe they're upset or in their feelings that they didn't get a shout out, you know what I mean? So I don't like answering the question, who are your favorite ASMR artists? But I will tell you, situations where I'll watch Batala for months straight and then I won't watch her for months, and then I'll go on another binge and watch her for months. When I first started this channel, I was mentioning her channel